Okay, so I've got for you today my two Falcon grav tanks from my Samhan Eldar army. First thing you'll notice is that my Samhan scheme is a little different than the one that GW has. I use a lot of white. I just really like that sort of bright white look. I think it's very alien looking. I don't have the black stripes or anything like that. I just have the red, white with some black highlights in different places. Okay, let's get closer. Let's do a little flyby here. So we're going to get in on this one. Now this particular Falcon is the first Eldar vehicle I ever painted. So it was kind of the prototype for all my other vehicles that came after. We get a little shot of it there, fly in a little bit here. Check it out there. If you get closer, you'll notice that the drivers are actually painted, as well as the guy inside the turret there. The turrets do swivel. They turn. That's because they are magnetized. So I have a magnet here attached to a magnet there. Just makes it really easy for transport, as well as for being able to swivel the turret. The weapons here are also magnetized. I can take off that Eldar missile launcher. I can, for instance, put on a bright lance, have it turn around, or I can also put on other weapons. You know, it's all been magnetized just so I can play around with it every game, switch up my strategy, and more importantly, in case new codexes come out that invalidate previous weapons, I can kind of really, salvage the situation there. This one over here, being the first one that I ever made, I was pretty silly and I glued the shuriken catapult on. So that one is glued on there, it ain't moving. But when I do want to switch things up, I can upgrade the shuriken cannon down here just by clipping it on. I'll just tell my opponent that that top gun isn't actually working anymore. So that's that one there. Let's get a rear shot of it. There it is. In the rear, the engines, and that is the first one. Okay, moving along to the second Falcon. This is him right here. Again, we'll get a shot of the drivers there. We got the little veins over there, sort of sensor veins, if you will, glowing blue. Driver over here. Or rather the guy manning the turret, really. Not so much the guy driving. Again, magnetized weapon there, so I can swap that out for whatever I need. Magnet on the turret. And the one thing that you may have seen in my other video is that these new vehicle bases that I made are magnetized as well. So that's two very powerful magnets jammed together. If you kind of you see I can actually pull it off and it clip back into place. It makes for really easy transport and, more importantly, really easy moving of vehicles. Like, you don't have that problem of the bases falling out, which I always had until I did this. This one, of course, is also magnetized down here, so I can pull that off and clip in a shuriken cannon there, depending on how I outfit my vehicles, It's good to have that option. That's one of the nice things I like about the Eldar army, is you always have an option for switching up your weapons on a vehicle if need be. And that really kind of makes for a lot of fun, because you can really play around with different strategies, different army types, just based on how you outfit your vehicles, how you outfit your squads, things like that. Alright, so that's that. That is the two of them. Let's get a final shot of them in their glory. There they are. And those are my Falcon grav tanks. Thanks for watching.